Please welcome Senior Courtney Ford to talk about the fifth LaSallian core principle, the importance of a quality education.
Hello, everyone. My name is Courtney Ford, and I'm a senior here at De La Salle. I would like to talk to you today about my experience during high school, which has helped form and prepare me for life. There is a quote from my favorite TV series, Scandal. No, seriously. The protagonist, Olivia Pope, her father asserted to her, "You have to be twice as good to get half of what they have." And originally, when I heard this quote, I immediately began to reflect on my experience here at De La Salle. Like, am I making a positive impact? Am I making a brand and taking advantage of of opportunities? When teachers, staff, and students hear my name, what will be the description that captures the essence of me? Because sometimes in life, we are existing instead of living. Existing by allowing each day to pass without fully taking advantage of chances to grow, to evolve. And today I would like to explain 3 ways of how my life experiences have contributed to this person that I have become. This first experience that I would like to share has to do with my brother Taylor. When I was little, he used to pray, "God, please let my little sister be as smart as me." And due to the fact that he was 3 years older, he mastered concepts that were not of my grades expectations. But he never began to realize how that prayer pierced my heart and how it made me feel like we weren't equals. You see, from first grade on, Taylor, he was the smart one. He was the talented and gifted student. And I was just the average one. So entering into De La Salle, I carried that weight with me. And I wanted the teachers here to recognize that we are 2 different people, because he was a senior when I was a freshman, so we had the same last name, and people would always say, "Are you Taylor's little sister?" And I wanted to be separated from it. I wanted to be my own being. I wanted to be Courtney. So I had to work harder than he did. And you know what? I got a higher cumulative GPA than he did, so I think it worked. And in doing so, I grew a strong bond with particularly the social studies teachers here, Mr. Clark, Ms. Robinson, and Mr. Z. They've really helped me to pursue my life that I dreamed beyond De La Salle. And my second life experience occurred in September of 2012. I was battling unconscious bias that my parents had always tried to prepare me for. I was challenged in the sense that I had to prove myself, being that I am a young woman of color, which first began at the age of 14 when I entered my corporate work study position at Metro. My work experience began in the Human Resources Department, and then my second year I was placed in the council office. Hello, Ramona, Colin, Ina. Where I have remained up to the senior year. As soon as I entered the council office, I kept hearing about this intern. Her name was Olivia Martin. And she was this well-rounded student. She was very poised and diligent and persistent within her work. She had exemplified every characteristic that a perfect intern would have. And I wanted to be the next Olivia. I wanted conversations to stop as soon as I entered the office. Not based on looks or public appearances, but due to my presence. I wanted to be remembered that way too. I wanted my coworkers to have faith in my abilities of accurately completing any task that would be given to me. I wanted to be the prime example of what it meant to be a stellar intern and a good contributor to the office. And I believe I've reached that goal. And De La Salle has given me the uttermost confidence and believing that I can take those blind steps of faith with everything, and that I must always be twice as good to get half of what they have. And the very last experience I want to talk to you all about is focusing on my senior year. It's very personal. My goal for after high school was to attend Howard University. It's an historical Black college located in Washington, D.C. And I wanted to major in pre-law. And I knew I was studying this school this entire year. I knew where I wanted to stay, what residential hall. I knew, obviously, what I wanted to major in, what dance team I wanted to join. I was set. And but then life happened, which kind of altered this plan. I can testify that on April 5th of 2016, my parents had sat me down, and I wanted to just hurry up and do homework because we had like 3 essays, and I was like, I don't want to have these conversations with you all tonight, but they sat me down and they said, we have to talk to you about something. And I looked in my mother's eyes, and I already knew what she was going to say. I said, Mom, I didn't get into Howard, huh? She's like, no, Coco, you didn't. And I felt like these past 4 years, me working harder than what people expected of me, I felt like it was a waste of time. And I applied on October 30th, and I felt like my heart was coming out of my body, that everything that I had worked for was in vain, both in the classroom and at my corporate work study position. And I questioned God. I questioned me praying every day to get into Howard. And I began to lose faith. But my parents, they told me that the pity party for Courtney wasn't going to be long. I only had 24 hours to get over it, so those hours are done. And it may seem like an aggressive way to talk to your child, but I believe it gave me strength, that I wouldn't be standing up here crying about not getting Howard. And I believe my parents wanted me to get excited about the richness that college has to offer, wherever I decide to attend. And slowly, I began to realize that the things in our lives are preparing us for those moments that we can't currently see. And sometimes in life, you have to go through certain things that you don't want to experience to have positive outlooks in life. You need to begin to train yourself to see the blessing in everything. And after April 5th, I was like, okay, God, I don't know where we're going next year, but I'm gonna leave it to you. And that's exactly what I did. And the community at De La Salle has given me the faith to believe in myself and to have that confidence in that my life after De La Salle will be great. And I haven't given up on my dreams, not a chance. And I can say that, I think this was April 10th, I got a letter when I got home. I was extremely tired. I ran for the bus because I just wanted to get home that day. And as soon as the mailman came, I was walking to my front door, and I got a letter from U of O, and I was like, what is this? They're just sending me, come to our school, blah, blah, blah. So, and I saw on the left-hand side, it said the financial aid office and scholarships. And I ran upstairs and opened it in my room. And I got a full ride there. So sometimes in our life, we won't get the things that we want, but we'll get the things that we need. So my dreams now, they consist of attending U of O, majoring in political science, and becoming a criminal defense attorney. And in the great words of J. Silo Baxter, the difference between opportunity and your obstacle is your attitude towards it. Your faith has to be greater than your fear. Thank you. Thank you.